Okay, so if you go on a trip and you go to California and you live in Georgia, are you going to go buy a car if you need to go there for 2 weeks? No, you're going to rent a car. So I'm going to talk to you today about how you can use rentals as part of your IT infrastructure strategy to expand, enhance, improve your IT infrastructure. And I'll give you a couple scenarios of how to use rentals. We're going to talk about how to rent EMC equipment as opposed to buying it to help you accomplish a few things. So the first scenario I'm going to walk through is really a data center move. So let's just say you've got a data center in California and you've got another data center that you want to stand up in Texas. You're moving out of California, you're afraid of earthquakes and issues and power costs and all that kind of stuff. So you want to move out of California for some reason and move to Texas. So let's just assume you have some EMC equipment in that location. Well, you got to migrate the data. So you got some different ways to migrate data. You can back it all up to tape, ship the tapes to a new location, but then you have to restore the data. So you have to have another storage array at the second location. So we need to buy a storage array. Okay, so we can buy another storage array, and that can cost anywhere from 50 grand to a couple $1 million. It depends on how big the storage array is. Or you can rent equipment. So there's a couple different scenarios to use rentals. So you have your existing storage array, and basically what you could do is you can rent another storage array, ship it to your primary location, migrate the data over, and then ship your old storage array to the new location. It's a much less expensive way to do it. And you can ship, there's a lot, we've worked with different customers. Some customers prefer to ship the rental array to the primary location, migrate data, and then ship the old array to the location, ship this one back to us. Some customers like to ship the rental array to the new location, migrate the data, get everything tested up and running in a testing environment, and then ship that system back to us after they ship their system to the new location. So there's different scenarios. One way we use rentals and sort of a buyback is, let's say you've got an older storage array. Let's say you've got a Clarion and a CX4 480 or something like that, and you've got it in your old location. We can then rent you a VNX, which is a newer system, put it in the new location, migrate the data, then you migrate the VNX to the new location, and we take back the old storage array. Or you can keep the old storage array and now have a DR solution. So there's lots of different ways to use rentals, kind of buybacks and swaps to really maximize how much buying power you have within your IT budget. Of course, there's a third scenario that's even, I guess, more used than this is, let's just imagine you have a performance issue or you have a capacity issue. You might be a retail business, and during Christmas you get hit with a lot of web activity, and you have a system that's sized like this with 3 trays of disk. You could rent another 3 to 4 trays of disk just for the holiday season. So there's a lot of different scenarios to use rentals, and of course we rent a lot of different technology from EMC, data domain, the older EMC equipment, as well as all the server infrastructure, network infrastructure to complement that. So rentals is a great tool if you're on a limited budget, you're trying to get creative, and you're trying to get more done.